Expose Drake and Kendrick's beef. Was it all fake? The marketing genius behind hip hop's greatest scheme. So Drake just dropped "Fuck a Rap Beef," supposedly ending their feud, but peep game. New York Post reports this conveniently happened night after K-Dot's Super Bowl. Billboard reports his show pulled in a mind-blowing 133.5 million viewers, smashing Michael Jackson's record from 93 that had conservatives heated. Coincidence? According to the Billboard stats, both artists' numbers are through the roof. Think about it. Every disc perfectly timed with album drops, every beef perfectly engineered for maximum social media impact.
I believe it was, marketing genius type of thing. Like, you can't you can't do all that, and they both artists is, they share the same marketing team, Universal Music Group. Um, there has to be a plan behind it. What do you
I
think?
honestly feel like there's like something much deeper than that because what I mean, if you really care to know, there's a lot of messages that were in Kendrick's Super Bowl performance, and I
Oh yeah,
feel
let's talk about it. Go ahead, go.
what's the best way to garner attention?
Yeah.
Feud with one of today's biggest artists. Everybody's going to be watching. Everybody wants to know what you're going to say. Everybody's going to get a message that you wanted to get across whether they liked it or not. And he
Hmm.
basically, you know,
He
a
did
lot of
it.
people were angry saying that this was the worst Super Bowl performance they ever seen
Yeah.
and this was dumb. And he basically, if you were really paying attention to his message, everybody that was saying that, he called them out during the show and trolled the hell out of them.
Hmm.
Remember Samuel Jackson's part where he was like, "Too loud, too ghetto. They don't like
Hmm.
that. They're
Hmm.
not gonna." He was just
True.
trolling them. He called out what they were gonna say before they said it, and that's exactly what they said after the Super Bowl performance was done. And so, like he said, it got everybody paying attention. Now, as far as Drake's part, I don't know honestly what part he plays in the whole thing. I don't know if it was fake or not, but Kendrick obviously wanted to get a message out.
Hmm.
And like I said, what better way to do it than to beef with one of today's
Hmm.
biggest artists? Whether they like Kendrick or dislike Kendrick, they were going to be watching because they wanted to know what he was going to say about Drake in the Super Bowl
Hmm.
performance. So on Drake's end, I do not know. On Kendrick's end, I feel like he did what he wanted to do in the end of it
I mean,
all.
you would still
Now,
you would still
I know.
have the Drake fans and the Kendrick fans, and whoever's riding with Drake will still support them. Their beef increased ticket sales by like 450%. Secret studio sessions were recorded during the feud. Their label stocks jumped 25% during peak beef, which is crazy because everyone was on it. I was on it when just waiting on the drops. Three major brands coordinated releases around the drama. When you see it, you can't unsee it, and a lot of beefs were usually coordinated for this type of releases to get K Dot back up there. He is the biggest artist, but you know to get him back on top, he had to start a beef, yo. He had to call someone out.
Absolutely. And it's the age old saying, good or bad, as long as your name is on their tongue, that publicity is gonna help
Hmm.
you. People love to hate you and love to love you. Either way, they gonna watch you because they want to see what they can either criticize next or praise next. You know what I mean? Watch how the industry plays chess, not
Yeah.
checkers.
Yeah.
They want your money. They want your attention. Look here. They're beefing. Look
Hmm.
here. Controversy usually drops before people's albums drop. Leading up to the Super Bowl, this controversy came up. They want everybody to be streaming their music, looking for subliminals in music prior. Everybody's like, "Oh, Kendrick's been talking mess about Drake." What did that do? Make people go back and listen to all of Kendrick's music. People went back and listened to all of Drake's music to pick apart everything. So it's not only boosting up songs that they're putting out now, but it's boosting up songs that they put out years ago.
Hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you said, smart artists turn drama into
Money. Yeah. Yeah.
dollars.
And there's videos of There's some people that were going crazy over the performance. I feel like he could have changed the set list, in my opinion. He could have changed the set list. You know, there's a bunch of people are watching. Kids are watching. They barely know the guy. They're just sitting, listening. You know, they're there for a performance, and yeah, older people are just they weren't hyped like we were. Just when we were watching it, it was crazy. That was so fun.
The thing that I'll give him is he had a message he wanted to
Hmm.
get out. If you really want to dissect it, go back and watch. He picked specific parts of his songs to perform to get a particular message out to the people that it was geared towards. And another thing that somebody else had said, I forget who it was. He said all this really did was bring rap, back to where it needed to be,
Yeah.
because rap is an African American thing. At the end of the day, it is, and it's been, everybody's in it, and now it's a big melting pot now. All this did was bring it back to, oh, we don't like that. Da, 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 da. Rap was never supposed to be for everybody
Hmm.
anyway, and that's just how the OGs feel about it in the rap
Yeah.
game. So, you know, rap used to be something to get a message out to their own people,
Mm.
not for
Yeah.
everyone else. So if you don't like it, it ain't for you,
Nope. It
and it
is
wasn't
not.
ever for you in the beginning.
Dude, just videos. People are dissecting the shit out of that Super Bowl. Yeah, it was just a good performance to us millennials and the younger generation. But here's the $1 million question: does knowing it might be fake make the music hit different, or is this just the way the game is played? Either way, you can't deny the genius of it all. Stay woke. Yeah. Final thoughts on that, or leave your comments below, guys. Breakdown of the whole Super Bowl Drake controversy and shit. You know,
And keep in mind, the world is a stage.
speaking truth.
If they didn't want it to happen, it wouldn't have. I'll tell you that.